Hey, my name is Lucas.
And my name is Jacob.
The Bro Show Podcast. Hello. Woo-hoo!
Whoa. Does anyone else feel like they're on a roller coaster right now? Because I do.
I wish.
I mentally am on a roller coaster.
Our sister sent us a TikTok the other day of that roller coaster car thing. It's this like car with the two giant tires on both sides. It's a little mini go-kart, and you keep flipping upside down and all this stuff, and it drives like I think it's. I looked at the comments and saw what it was called, but I forgot now. But apparently they're like
So it's a real
$4,000.
thing.
Yeah.
It kind of reminded me of this thing that I've always wanted to do. One day I'm going to do it. You know those one bowls where you just go inside of it and you roll down a hill? I think they had it in Zoe 101 or something. Mm-hmm. It just looks kind of like that.
Oh, and then you can go on water, right?
You can go on water. It looks kind of scary, but it looks fun.
Oh, yeah. And I'd feel like I'd get trapped. I've been in one before, but I feel like I'd get claustrophobic.
Was it for a TV show?
Yeah, it was from the Worldwide Day of Play.
Oh, so was it fun or no?
That was like the day where Nickelodeon told everyone to exercise. It was fun. I was only in for a little bit.
Okay.
Like it was part of like an obstacle course or something.
How do you get in and how do you get out?
Someone has to. That's the scary thing. You have to rely on somebody else zipping you out.
Oh, okay, yeah.
For some reason, in those situations,
you can never rely on anyone.
In those situations where you actually have to rely on someone, like obviously I trust the people around me, but I always just go to this worst case scenario where I picture, okay, what if there's like a huge catastrophe? Probably everyone's just gonna panic and run out. I'm stuck in a ball. So I can't get out the door. You know what I mean? Like that's what my mind always goes to.
This very much reminds me of when we used to play this game, where you lock someone in the trunk of a car just for a couple of seconds, and I think the game was who can stay in the longest. But
wasn't it like using the there was like that little kidnapping latch in there where you can escape yourself, right?
Oh, there was. But keep in mind it was one of those chunks where you're actually just in a pitch black darkness. So yeah, it kind of reminds me of that game because I kind of enjoyed it, but at the same time it just was like a stressful game. Because you feel like you're going to be stuck in there forever and dying there.
Oh, yeah. I love how we're starting with such morbid vibes because I have something to add to the trunk thing. It might save someone's life, so I have to say it. So my dance teacher growing up, I don't know why she felt the need to tell the class this, but it stayed with me ever since. She said, if you're ever locked in a trunk.
Okay, wait. I want to know if she ever got locked in a trunk then.
I don't think so. I think she was just passing the knowledge. You know? So if you ever got locked in a trunk, she said, you might feel like, oh, there's no way to get out. She said, what you do is punch towards the back light. You know the two lights on the corners?
Yeah.
And apparently you can punch through that, which now that I think about it, I don't know if that'll work. She said you can punch towards the light and then you can wave your hand out to people on the highway now.
Okay, wait, but I have something to say. I think this is brilliant if it does work, but wouldn't you rather use your feet than your hands? Because I feel like your hands are more fragile.
I might have mixed up that part, but that is that's a good add-on. Use
Plus
your
feet. Legs out have way more force, I feel like. I feel like I could like kick down a door with my feet, but with my hands, I don't know if I could.
So yeah, we probably saved some people's life from that.
Yeah, I'm guessing like that's actually kind of bad to say. I don't want to put that into the word.
Half of the listeners?
I was going to say like one of the listeners will probably be in that scenario.
No.
Yeah, but I don't want anyone to be in that scenario. That sounds really scary. But since you mentioned TikTok, I just want to let you guys know that if you're ever feeling kind of petty, there's a way to expose people on TikTok.
Oh.
So you find a funny TikTok.
Yeah, you're like, LOL, this is great.
Okay, so if you're bored right now and you want to get mad at someone, find a TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
Copy the link. What?
Use someone who you always send TikToks to and they always react.
Yeah,
this is going to be a real test.
So copy the link and then send it to whoever. And maybe this is common knowledge, but I just am going to guess it's not. So you send it to them, and then you know if once they say, LOL, oh my gosh, go to your TikTok and see if they actually viewed it. Because you can see if they viewed it.
TikTok got shady with that addition.
Yeah.
I don't know how long it's been a feature, but yeah, that is a good way to expose people.
How many marriages have been ruined from that?
I know.
A handful.
Literally so many divorces have happened because people laughed at a TikTok when they hadn't even watched it. But I guess you would have a good excuse if you did. Say a friend did send a TikTok and you wrote LOL and they said, bitch, you didn't even watch it. Be like, oh, I already saw it earlier today. That'd be a good save.
Oh yeah, but then it's like, wait, but I've looked through your TikTok history to see if you're lying. I'm joking. If someone did that, then you're just in
hack your account.
You're just in a toxic relationship, funship, whatever.
But bro of the week is Alice. We just have a photo of Alice's rat.
Oh, for a second, I thought this rat was that intelligent. They listened to the podcast.
They maybe have, but she wrote R.I.P. But R.I.P. to Lemons the rat. Oh, she said rats are so sweet and precious and good.
Unfortunately, what is it called when you've seen so much of something you don't feel emotion?
Numb?
I'm just numb to seeing rats and mouse dying because our cat, she goes outside now because she always meowed at the door. So we were like, let's let her outside.
She's officially an outdoor cat.
Yeah, this is the family cat. And if you go on our duck outside, there's a bunch of dead mouse and mice. I mean, so it does. I'm just numb to the fact, but I do like feel bad for you, Alice.
Yeah, Alice. I mean, thank God Lemons had you, Alice, because otherwise Lemons could have gotten eaten by a cat. So
I know, good. Yeah, you let her live a better life than she would have in the wild.
I want to research why.
That's not a fact, but I'm guessing.
I want to research why cats even do that, because the family cat, for example, she brings dead rats to the door all the time to like present to the family, being like, "You guys, I'm just I'm like helping with getting food for everyone," but she never eats them.
Well,
is it just for the torture?
It got taken to another level today.
What'd she do?
Our brother Ethan said that she took a bite out of one.
So she is starting to eat them.
Well, there was a mouse, and there was a wait. By the way, I don't want to ask this question because I know I'm going to seem so dumb.
What?
Mouse and mice, like, and rats are basically the same thing, right?
I might sound dumb as well, but they're all rodents, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay, they aren't exactly the same thing, but they're so similar.
Hamsters, mice,
they're so
gerbils,
similar.
They're all like kind of the same vibe.
Oh, okay, but back to the story, like, there was a bite taken out, and it can only be her that did it.
I do kind of feel bad for Alice because Alice loves rats, and we're giving the bro of the week moment just talking about a bunch of rats dying. So we take all that back. Alice wrote, "Hi, bros. Thanks for doing the Patreon as long as you did. It was genuinely one of my faves that I subscribed to. I want to thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it." Alice went on to say, "As a person who grew up in Nebraska with 5 siblings, your stuff and your energy always makes me feel a little closer to home in a weird but really good way." Oh my God, where do you live now? She grew up in Nebraska.
And you had 5 siblings, which is so you have 6 of you, which is a lot.
Oh my gosh, a fellow Nebraskan bro. Thank you so much, Alice, for supporting the Patreon, and yeah, keep killing it.
Yeah, keep trucking along. And sorry for being morbid for the whole entire bro of the week moment.
For some reason, that's like someone being like, "I love Pomeranians," and you just proceed to tell them all these like Pomeranian death stories. It wasn't the right move, but we can't take it back because in life there's no second chances.
Yeah, I mean, there's no, like, I literally can't edit the podcast. Like, this is basically live. It's not live, but
we could cut it out so Alice wouldn't hear it, but we still said it.
Yeah, so to be honest, we are being the most real and truthful people.
Authenticity.
Yeah, I think it's all about being yourself, and if you did hurt someone's feeling, I apologized, but I can't take back what I said because it's already in the universe, and even if I do delete it, I'm guessing Alice would already get an icky feeling.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's no second chances.
Do you believe in authenticity?
Wait, okay, so what you mean by this is just being yourself? I don't get it.
No, but you know how this is what I mean.
There's like authentic Italian food and not authentic Italian food.
Authentic social media things. Because you know how it was kind of a trend on Instagram a few years ago, like, do model photos. It's an elevated version of your life. Now the new trend is be authentic.
Wait, I love this question.
Just post random photos. It's all about being authentic. But then if everyone's just being authentic because that's the new trend, is the authentic?
I have a hot take. I love that you mentioned this because I don't think I've ever thought about this because
I am going to admit I had this idea because of a Charlie XCX Charlie. Did I say it more than I should have? Charlie
No,
XCXCX.
I think you just said it once.
Oh, Charlie. I saw a Charlie XCX.
I'm not joking.
Why does that sound weird?
No.
Why does that sound weird?
I don't understand. When you said, did I say that more than once? What if for some reason we both were just like so out of our minds for 10 minutes straight? We didn't know until we uploaded the podcast. You said XCX, XCS, XCS. And like we didn't notice, but someone commented it and we were like, wait, what?
We can just play it up as a joke though.
Oh, yeah, that's true. But so what did she say? She said it in a podcast or something?
I think it was a tweet or something. She basically said that she thought it was funny because her record label kept saying, just be authentic, like post a bunch of authentic things. And she's like, well, it's not even authentic because I'm just fitting like this aesthetic that you say I should do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's so true. So
it's like the new thing is like, be yourself.
It's for sure like a new thing probably in the last like 2 years it started. I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but my actual opinion is that anything, especially influencers. So I mean anyone that creates content like online. They don't even have to do brand sponsorships. Just anyone that posts content online and just normal, like what I mean by normal people that aren't doing it as like a job or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Anyone that posts content online and says it's authentic it's all fake. Because for example, I'm just gonna bring it back to myself. With my YouTube videos, I actually like do like sometimes I'm thinking I'm just going to try to be my most authentic self because there is times when I'm just like, well, like, since there's a camera on, it's like, okay, like, I'll bring a little bit more energy.
Oh, yeah.
But there's like no actual way to be so authentic unless you're actually one-on-one with someone. And that's what I am thinking right now.
And even then, like, obviously I'm authentic with people, but like if I see someone in real life and I'm kind of like just low energy, like when I see them, I'll be like, oh, I want to try to like get up in like a good mood. Like I'll try to like be like upbeat.
Oh, yeah. Like,
that's so authentic. I'm just like trying to like bring a new vibe.
That's true. Well, I guess...
I'm just like playing a character, you know?
No, wait. But what do you think about, like, so like let's just say like everyone's saying like, okay, like I'm saying, let's post some authentic photos. But like deep down you're thinking nothing that you post is going to be authentic because you're planning it.
Oh, yeah. But I guess I get I don't know.
No, okay. It's okay, so I guess with Instagram, I'm just gonna say that. I guess something authentic that I could post is a photo that I took on my phone just to have, and then I end up posting it. So I guess that would be authentic.
Oh yeah.
But still, I don't think it's authentic, but it is authentic, I guess.
Because right in the back of your
mind, it's the most authentic internet can be, I guess.
Oh yeah, but when you in the back of your mind, you're taking the photo, you might be thinking, I might post this.
Yeah. So yeah, my end thing is just. Nothing's authentic on the internet.
There's no such thing as authenticity.
Even in real life, have you noticed that everyone's just like not authentic anymore?
I saw like our dad reading a script before he like memorizing lines before he saw us.
Oh yeah, like I'm not like I don't even know who I am. I just know that like chickpeas are cool, so I eat chickpeas. I saw like it's like the new thing. No, it hasn't hit the mainstream yet, but it's gonna start hitting the mainstream.
I do think chickpeas are gonna have a big moment.
I know, and I'm starting to eat them right now because I want to be one of those people that said, yeah, like I've always been eating them. Well, you guys just started eating them? Yeah, but wait,
then you move on to something else.
Yeah, just a fun fact about chickpeas is I didn't know this, but okay, what do you think chickpeas are? Like what food group? Oh, like no,
nuts?
No,
legumes.
No, yeah.
Is it legumes?
Yeah, it's a lagoon, but
wait, is it legume or legume? Actually, in my mind, it was legume.
It's a lagoon.
Is it actually? We should do Google things. In my mind, I'm like, which one? Legume.
Maybe
is that kind of bougie? I think it might be bougie because like that's kind of bougie turning a G into a J sound. Like legume.
Let's see. Legume.
It's legume. Ew.
Legume. But okay.
That sounds so legume. Like that's the hardest word to say. Legume. Is that legume?
Legume.
Wait, do it again.
Legume.
Oh, you kind of dropped the L. Legume.
Yeah, like yume. Yeah, because if you look at the whatever that's called, it's
pronunciation
called legume.
Oh, legume.
Legume, but like with a little bit of a G.
I'm gonna keep doing legume. What was my original one? I forgot. Legume. Yeah, legume.
Well, like I've always thought if you just stick to how you're gonna say something, even if it's the wrong pronunciation, people will eventually understand what you mean.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It's kind of bad. But back to what I was saying about chickpeas, I was actually so surprised when I found this out, and I was actually happy. So I just roast chickpeas, or sometimes I have them raw. But I was looking at the packaging one day for like an hour straight. I'm joking. Do you know that it's a protein, which I knew, but then it's also a vegetable. So
What?
so if something is a legume, it's a vegetable technically.
So beans are vegetables.
No, well, chickpeas on a bean, it's a legume.
But black beans are also
no,
legumes.
No, black beans
Yeah,
are
they
legumes.
are.
No,
Black beans aren't legumes.
no, and let me Google it, but I think like lentils and stuff are legumes.
no, like okay.
Okay, are black beans a legume? This is a common question. Black beans are classified as legumes?
I knew it. So they're also veggies.
Wait,
When
but
you
are
actually get
black
down to
beans
it,
a vegetable?
yeah, because when you get down to it, it could be a vegetable because it's not a meat and it's not a grain.
And they have so much dietary fiber. Beans are often grouped into the vegetable category, but they are not necessarily vegetables. What about if I search
Wait, they aren't
chickpeas?
necessarily. So they aren't necessarily not vegetables, though.
Yeah, that's true. But what about, I feel like chickpeas are more of a vegetable.
You know what? I think it's one of those awkward things where black beans and chickpeas, no one's really decided what group they're in. But like, you know what I mean? So no one wants to come on the internet and be like, yes, they are vegetable because it'd be embarrassing. But
Yeah,
they
'cause-
are obviously vegetables.
Yeah, because they have so much dietary fiber and like that's part of a vegetable. Like they have
Yeah.
vitamins and that's part of a vegetable. Yeah, so like I just know like there's a few scientists that are watching that are just like, we've been wanting to put out this study for years, but we don't want people to call it dumb. I'll say it for you. Vegetable is no. Black beans are a vegetable and a protein and everything else.
Because what are the groups? Meats.
No, it's
And then-
protein.
Well, also like meats,
Oh
right?
wait! Like, what are we talking about?
Food groups.
But it'd be protein, right?
Or it's like, we'll just say meats. Because then cheese is like dairy, right?
Yeah.
And that's also a protein. But
Oh yeah, but I guess that's like dairy. But
Oh,
yeah,
that's true.
wait, that's true though.
Wait.
Why is cheese has so much protein?
okay, so there's meats, dairy, vegetables, and grains. Am I missing anything?
Fruit.
Oh shit. Fruits. So that's it. Obviously, out of those things, legumes and beans and shit are vegetables. They aren't grains because grains are more like different.
But they do have carbs.
Oh, so they could be a grain, but not really.
That's what's weird is that there's also people like this. Like you always see them, but you're just like, but who are they? I just don't get it.
Yeah, like you want to put them in a box so badly.
But you can't.
Yeah.
And it's so annoying because I just have this urge to just like push them into a corner, but you can't. And it's like, why?
I get that completely.
Why can't I?
So, legumes.
That's interesting. So literally, I Googled it, and basically no one has decided. But I'm glad that we just put the record straight.
Aren't those annoying ass bitches who say, tomatoes are fruits? And they also say avocados are fruits.
Someone on
I want to push those people to the ground.
Oh
I understand.
yeah.
Don't they say the reason why no, but don't they say no, but don't they say the reason why tomatoes are fruits is because they have sugar or some shit? Or what's the reason?
Seeds. Because technically, since it has seeds, it would be a fruit, and also pumpkins would technically be a fruit because they have seeds.
But the dumbest thing in my mind is I feel like every human being can agree tomatoes are more of a vegetable. Like if you don't include that one little rule, obviously they're a vegetable. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so I'll
because-
just put it there.
Can't we also do this with other parts of life? Like things that outside, things that don't have one specific thing that this group has, but they're
Yeah.
still in that group.
Oh yeah.
Like, do you have any examples?
I can't think of any off the top of my head.
Oh, household pets. You think
Oh,
household
yeah.
pets are just cats and dogs? Well, people have birds; they fly. They're still household pets.
Oh yeah, and same with like cheetahs.
Yeah, people have them as household pets. I don't know if I agree with it, but they do.
Oh yeah, that's like bad.
Kinda. I'm joking. I'm joking.
But what are we gonna talk about?
I just know they put them on tranquilizers, right?
Oh yeah, because I did hold a snow leopard once.
Oh yeah, so you're part of the problem.
I know. I unknowingly was part of the problem because I was doing the Fred movie. This guy who worked on the set, his brother or something owns like a giant cat place, like giant cats, like of all types. And he brought one of them to set, and we were like, "Oh my!" Our grandma also took a photo with it because she
And
was
you
my
squeezed
guardian.
it so tight, right? I'm joking. I'm joking.
No, I remember it was
I'm joking.
asleep though. I remember I was still scared to hold it because even though it was a baby, it was so big and like he told me he's like, "Oh, there's no way it would ever attack you." But I just pictured like it's gonna attack me, like you know what I mean?
Yeah, same with like snakes and like even if it was like a little snow leopard, I'd be scared
Oh yeah.
because you never know like when they're like animal instincts come out.
I know. I just always go back to the 911 call of the ape that ripped off of someone's face.
Sorry. I'm just laughing funny.
Wasn't there a 911 call? This is not funny. I don't know why I'm laughing. It's just because I feel awkward. But there's a 911 call. This person screaming, saying, "My friend just got their face ripped off," and like, it's like, why is there an ape in your house? Like, of course. No, I feel so bad for them. I feel bad for them, but also it's like, why is there an ape in your living room?
What's the backstory?
They just had an ape who they thought would be their friend, but like they forgot it was a wild animal.
Wait. Oh, were they at the zoo?
Oh no, this was in a house. This was in a house because the thing about those animals are they can love you so much, but they're still a wild animal. It's same with even dogs. Dogs could just any moment, if you don't have them trained correctly, they could, you know what I mean?
I know
but
this
same
sounds
with
like
apes.
no, like this is just gonna cause people to have anxiety. But same with people even.
But that's a scary thing.
Yeah, like 'cause, like
for
some
sure.
people,
All
like,
these true crime things.
when you go to these true crime stories that like our mom watches, these people have been married for 20 years, and then randomly like, okay, I'm not gonna live my life thinking they're gonna kill me. But all I'm saying is like this could happen with people even.
You know what the weirdest thing is? If an ape broke someone's leg, wouldn't they sadly probably put it down? A human broke my leg, they wouldn't put it down.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's because people like, you know, they value human life more, I guess.
But apes are like really intelligent.
Yeah.
So funny because like I've been on runs before and I just thought like, wait, like what if like a gorilla started chasing me?
That was... Oh my god, do any of the listeners live in a place where that could happen?
Do any of the listeners have an ape in your house?
Oh, yeah,
Please don't.
We know someone does, and they're thinking, my ape's different. It's like, listen to the 911 call. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to scare you, but...
Yeah.
But yeah.
I just can't... So they just didn't have the ape in the cage? Was it a big ape?
I don't know, because all I know, we heard...
Yeah, I've heard it
most
too.
of the story wrong. I'm pretty sure someone's face got ripped off, though.
Yeah, I mean... Should we tell them the full story?
What, weren't we just playing scary 911 calls?
Well, this is like bad karma, but one time we were bored and we Googled scariest 911 calls. In this video, we actually aren't bad because this video had like millions of views.
I know, people are just intrigued by that shit. We could say that's bad karma, but all these people are out here listening to true crime podcasts. You want to hear about someone's like horrible situations, like, so we can't feel too bad about listening to 911 phone calls.
But I'm pretty sure it was like a 9-minute video, and after the ape one, we just stopped watching.
Oh, it actually was scary. Because, like,
Yeah.
when you're... right, we were, like, laughing and stuff. The whole situation isn't funny. But when you're actually listening to it in a dark room, like, at nighttime, it's so scary.
I
Because
know.
they're so... You know what I mean? They're going in depth and stuff.
There's this thing, when you hear people actually being scared for their lives, it brings this... You fills your body with terror.
Oh, my... Yeah.
Like, because you realize that it's real.
I know, like, you start feeling their emotions as the weird thing.
Yeah, that's why it's a
So I'm
thing
an
where-
empath.
Oh, yeah, some of me. Yeah.
Oh, what were you going to say?
Oh, like, it kind of goes into, like, this whole thing where, like, do you think that, like, other people's emotions rub off on you? But if we go into a broader sense, do you think other people's, like weaknesses and stuff can rub up on you?
Probably.
So if I'm,
That's
let me
for
try
sure
to
a
think.
thing, I feel like.
You think it is? I do too, to be
Because I feel like
honest.
if I lived in a house with all these people who every single day just were they never once said it to me, but they were constantly saying, I look so ugly. Oh, I look horrible. And they're like, that would start being if I lived with them and was around that all the time, it would go into my mind too. And I would eventually be so like embarrassed of my appearance.
Well, even to put it in like this is a broader context. This is just more simple actually. But okay, so like we always joke about BBLs.
Yeah.
But I just always say, I mean, this like if you like, I would never get a BBL because I just don't care what the side of my ass. But I feel like if I
I just had a
lived,
shot go through my body.
but I feel like if I lived with a few other people that always said, my ass is so tiny, I want to get BBL.
Yeah.
My ass is so tiny, I want to get a BBL. And then they all get BBLs, and I'm just like, and they like ass are so big, and I'm just like, wait, I'm still a pancake. Then like maybe I would actually get one. Who knows?
I know, 'cause I feel like that could happen.
It even happens with society. Like there was like photos of like all these people getting BBLs, which like is the same thing of what I was talking about, but in a broader context.
Why wasn't there like a viral thing of like an airport where there's a bunch of people in wheelchairs because they were getting wheeled to the airplane because they went to this certain doctor for BBLs?
Yeah, and people are saying it's like the BBL epidemic.
Oh my God.
Well, like, just be safe if you're gonna get a BBL, you know?
Wait, somebody sent us a really funny email. Oh, here it is. It's about BBL, so I have to bring it up. Wait.
Okay.
No, where is it? Wait.
Can you-
It was funny too.
Can you send emails and then unsend them?
I doubt it. Maybe though.
Yeah, I think it's not a thing.
But there was this. Someone sent us an email basically that they got a BBL and they were recovering, but they didn't know they didn't know if they should ditch their friends because their friends weren't supporting them in their recovery. Like they're like making fun of them the whole time, being like, "Get up, you don't have to rest."
Ah.
So do you think she should ditch the friends? No, I don't think she should ditch the friends. I feel like people don't understand. You know what I mean? They're probably just like, "Girl, like." Even though she's had a surgery, they're like, but like it wasn't like a surgery. It wasn't like you needed to get it. So maybe they have less sympathy, I guess.
That's what I would kind of guess. I feel like they like I feel like if it was one, like, since it was just for like looks and cosmetic, but if it was a thing where like you had to get it to survive, I feel like people would treat you differently.
Yeah.
But also like you should just like tell them what you think. Say like, oh, I actually like feel so sick right now, so can you like stop treating me like shit?
Oh yeah, and say like, even though I decided to get the surgery, like I still am in pain and I wish you'd support me.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'm just smiling because, you know.
But good luck. That email was actually sent months ago, so they'd be recovered by now.
But also when you first said it, I was thinking they might have said it in a joking context. Because it sounds like something I'd say, like, get up. but
yeah.
they probably won't say like that if you send us an email.
Yeah, I've never been around anyone who's like recovering from intense plastic surgery. But like watching like the Gigi Gorgeous documentary, like it looks painful.
Oh yeah, like when people have full face.
That is the scariest
cast.
thing. That's what I want to be for Halloween next year.
A face cast person.
Then when you get like I don't know what surgery it is, but you have a full cast over your whole face.
I guess like facial reconstruction.
Yeah, but that type of surgery just seems so scary.
I think I've said this on a previous podcast, but my worst fear with getting surgery. So like. Any surgery. I'm talking about if I even had to get it like to survive, whatever surgery.
Yeah.
Would be if someone breaks into my house and I can't move.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, it kind of happens in Stephen King's Misery. Oh wait, is it fine if I spoil the book?
When did it come out?
Like years and years
Oh,
ago.
so yeah, it's fine. Just fast forward 2 minutes if you don't want to hear.
So I only read half the book because I actually would have finished it, but I just like I don't know what happened. It was such a good book though. But basically he's a famous rider, okay? And then he gets in a car wreck. But then I think he swerves out the road and it's only him involved. And then someone drives past and sees a car in the ditch or something like this. And then it's one of his fans. And then she picks him up, puts and like brings her to her house, and then she puts him in a bed. And like he's so injured. Basically she forces drugs down his throat, and then like, so basically it's kind of what I was describing in a way, like he like literally can't leave because he's like he's like so injured.
Wait, so you never even finished the book, so you don't know if he got out?
Yeah, like thinking about it now, I actually want to finish it.
Wait, have they made it into a movie?
Then no, I don't think they made that book into a movie.
Oh.
But yeah, it was like so creepy. But
that
then
could so happen.
I know, like it made
Like
me
if Harry
think,
Styles got in a wreck and like the wrong person helps him, it could be bad.
yeah, it made me think like it could happen, you know?
For sure. Look out for it, guys. I'm kidding.
Ho, 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 gentlemen. The holidays came early here at Manscaped, the leading men's hygiene brand. Manscaped just launched new products, including their all-new Ultra Premium Body Wash and a 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner. It's time to give yourself, or someone that needs it, the gift of beautiful skin, hair, and balls this holiday season. Go to manscaped.com and use code LucasJacob for 20% off and free shipping.
Manscaped sent us some goodies, and I did shave my nuts, and it was a great experience. Smooth. Just all around, I loved it.
They created it beautifully.
Jingle balls to the walls, fellas. Listen up. Untrimmed pubes are a thing of the past, and it's possible you have Santa's beard in your pants. It's time to leave your significant other some cookies and milk. at the bottom of your chimney. I am talking about the Manscaped Performance Package 4.0. This is honestly an amazing gift to give to someone you know who needs their nuts shaved immediately. Inside the Performance Package 4.0, you'll find the signature Lawnmower 4.0. This electric trimmer has proprietary advanced skin-safe technology to reduce cuts on your nuts. It's also waterproof, so you can use it in the shower. It's like a gift to your partner with less mess. The Manscaped Performance Package 4.0 also includes the Crop Preserver and Crop Reviver, an anti-chafing ball deodorant, moisturizer, and toner. It's time to keep your North Pole feeling and smelling fresh. This hygiene bundle will also come with a pair of Manscaped anti-chafing boxers that'll keep your junk feeling fresh all day. The perfect package for your perfect package. Manscaped is going beyond the groin with their new ultra premium body wash. It's infused with aloe vera and sea salt to keep your skin feeling clean, nice, and moisturized. They also just launched their new 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner, which has key ingredients with benefits that include hydrating, nourishing, and conditioning the scalp, strengthening your hair at the same time. It's the season to load up on Manscaped products. So get yourself, your dad, your brother, and your friends the best gift of all, the Manscaped Performance Package 4.0. Get 20% off plus free shipping with the code LucasJacob at manscaped.com. Every guy out there needs to add Manscaped to their wish list this season.
Get 20% off and free shipping with the code LucasJacob at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use code LucasJacob. Clean up your nuts and make Santa proud this year. You heard that?
Thanks for sponsoring Manscaped. That made me think I want to go to the movies.
Oh, I do too. There's a House of Gucci.
Oh, also, I kind of want to see the Timothy Chalamet one just because, like,
Oh,
I
Dune?
kind of just want to see what, like, that vibe is like, because I never really get into those types of movies. Like, is it like a superhero movie?
Action.
Yeah, I never like those, but I want to know, like, maybe I'm wrong because, like, I heard someone recently on, like, a podcast talk about how the Marvel universe is so good, and I was like, maybe it is good. Like, everyone else loves it. Like, I should get into it.
Yeah, that's true because, like, I've always just dismissed it.
Yeah, like,
but maybe
why
shouldn't.
don't I join in the excitement when the new Avengers come out? You know what I mean?
I know, I really should.
So I feel like I'm gonna have to give him a chance and, like, that I can become a stan of that world.
The only thing I know about Dune is that it's it's a whole other world. So like Dune is a whole other like planet or something. That's all I know about
what is
it.
Timothy Chalamet's character? Like, is he just like...
He's one of the main characters, right?
So is he like... So he just goes into this fantasy world?
He just is on like a sand pile the whole movie. I'm joking.
On a what?
A sand pile. But
I do want to watch it though.
it's also on HBO.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I feel
'Cause-
like that's that movie I need to see in theater though, because I know I wouldn't give it a chance.
Well, I actually have a bone to pick. I feel like if you're gonna go to movies, you should. Okay, like it's obviously there's a money thing or something like that. But I feel like if you're gonna go to movies, go to movie theaters, it kind of ruins it being on streaming services.
Yeah. Wouldn't it probably always be like that though for the rest of our
Yeah,
of eternity?
I think it will. I think it will always be like that. But
Like, do you think it'll always be a thing where they release it at the same time? But then again, is House of Gucci doing that?
Well, I feel like for some movie, I feel like that will only get released in movies, if I had to guess. But then again, with like COVID and stuff, some people don't want to go to the movies. So
Yeah,
I
so they have to
see-
appeal. They have to let those people see it.
Yeah. Something about like I feel like if I really with House of Gucci, when it comes out, I want to watch it in movie theaters to get the full experience.
Yeah.
You get I feel like it's a whole other experience.
I remember last time I saw Lady Gaga's last movie, The Stars Born in movie theaters. It was just such a moment.
I know. I still
I
haven't
think I
watched
cried
that.
in the theater and everything. It was so fun.
It's a really sad movie, right?
Yeah, and I was like, I went with my a friend and we were drinking wine too because at the Grove movie theater you can have wine, so you're like kind of drunk and like crying and stuff.
Like you in tails at the end.
And like everyone was crying in the movie theater.
For real?
Yeah, that's like such an intimate moment at the movie theater. Like when there's those silent scenes where everyone's crying and you hear us go like 3 rows ahead.
Oh
And you're
yeah.
like, oh my god, like we're all just crying together.
I know. That actually is like I've never been through that, but I want to.
Oh yeah, I'm not maybe Dune.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
it can't be a sad movie. But how do we even get on movie theaters? What? No, like, is there any other movies I want to watch? I'm trying to think.
That's the thing. For
Those,
some
like-
reason, I forgot it was an option to go to the movies. Like
Yeah,
I genuinely
same.
forgot. I'm not kidding. I always hear about these movies, but I thought I wasn't allowed to go.
Most
Which
of the
obviously,
time-
like you wear a mask, so it's fine.
Yeah, I feel like most of the time with me, like without even COVID, I'm just like, with normal life, like sometimes I forget, like I know this is like probably a joke, and like I sound like I feel like I'm just gonna eliminate all the things I feel right now about what I'm saying, because this is how just I feel. I don't care if this is like a popular thing to say on the internet. So like I actually forget, like, wait, I have freedom to do anything.
I know that is weird to realize that, because it always doesn't feel like you do for some reason.
Because sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to Sephora, but then I'm just like,
like it's weird, like you do have the freedom to do anything.
I know,
but somehow you still feel like you don't. Like if you wanted to, you could just fly to Orlando, you know, but like and just hang out, but like you just don't.
Yeah.
Well, also I just don't want to do that, but like you know what I mean. If you actually did want to.
Yeah, like I guess for the most, yeah, but I think it's overwhelming if you actually think about it.
Yeah.
Because like so much
choice.
Yeah. Oh, I have a few comments to mention about last podcast.
Oh, like do we have to do an apology?
Yeah.
Okay.
So someone said, I'm joking. This is a comment. You have to get your course accredited depending on which courses you are for. So if it's a psychology course, then it'll have to be accredited by health professions councils in response to starting a university.
Oh, because you're asking how do you become a legit university?
Then they put a laughing face emoji? Is that them making fun of us? Stop making fun of us.
But how does that work with the entertainment industry, though? Who approves that shit?
Yeah,
Because
so
I remember
like-
there are these weird colleges in LA that, like, I knew people who went into them where I'm like, is that a real college? Where it'd be like, the LA Film Institute. But it wasn't like a USC. It wasn't like a real college.
Yeah, I remember you pointed one out, and it was like LA acting or something.
Yeah, like the LA Acting Academy College. But, like, I just always have wondered. I'm like, I'm assuming that isn't a real college. But, like, you still, like, might make some friends and network and stuff.
Maybe with that college, it's like someone that's like kind of notable in the film industry stamped on it.
Yeah. Also,
So
another
then-
thing with like college with that stuff is it doesn't even help. Like it might. The only reason it would ever help you is networking, and I guess just being more comfortable doing it. But like, no degree can get you in like become an actor.
Yeah. Like I've thought that before. Like I'm not saying it's pointless. I for sure think like
I feel like it's still good though, because like if you like
you get
going
so
to college
much-
for like writing or something, you'd meet so many other writers, and then those people you could work with outside of
you
college.
probably get so much experience too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like it is one of the things where like you can't like with writing I bet you could, but with like acting like you can't like book a job because you
Oh,
you
yeah,
know
maybe who knows? Maybe you're like one of your friends, and one of the people on there would eventually become like a producer, and then like you'd have a thing.
So it's basically like you just have like way more connections than if you didn't go, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it made me think like, so if I wanted to make so thank you for commenting this. And so if I wanted to make one about like OnlyFans school, like I'd have to get it approved by like Tana Mojo.
Oh yeah,
Since
probably
she's like the
she actually
biggest
is probably
owner.
the one who they go to.
Yeah, because I'd make the course and then she has to approve it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then like with YouTube, I'd have to go to PewDiePie and have him approve it.
Oh yeah.
It's like, is this
Pewds.
actually how you do it?
Yeah, but I wonder who they would actually go to.
I feel like you'd have to get it approved by like Susan, whatever her name is.
Oh yeah, what is
But
it?
at the same time, like, you can't really make a course you can't really make a university on YouTube from my point of view, because like there's no like proven way.
I guess like maybe it would just be it'd probably be a smaller section of like another degree when you actually get down to it.
Oh,
like
yeah,
wouldn't it
it'd
be
be,
like
like,
marketing
media.
or something?
Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
because I was just about to think, wait, are there gonna be all these degrees for like social media things? But I realized, they already are, like, it'd be like business or marketing or something.
Oh yeah, isn't there like there's like so many things in college that would like be the same as all this stuff? Yeah.
It's so funny because when I said social media, for some reason I remembered how when I very first got a manager, when I was like 16 or 17, one of my first managers, she made me a resume, and for the social media part, it said new media. I remember like in LA around that time period, like, I don't even know, like 2008, people called it new media.
So like social media was called new media.
Yeah,
in the
there's like
entertainment
new
industry.
media. Like, because I guess it was like the new media, but it's just, that never stuck.
Oh yeah, because isn't it just called like social media creator?
Yeah.
Whatever. The other comment. This is a random thing someone commented, and I thought I should mention it. I have a license plate fear that if I accidentally drive bad, one day someone will report my license plate number to the law. Now, the reason,
That's a legitimate fear. Like, it sounds irrational, but I could see like me having a fear like that.
Oh yeah, because so certain stoplights have cameras. I've drove through so many lights that are yellow / almost turning red. And I'm always thinking, damn it, the cops are going to get me now. But I never
happens.
little. Yeah, so, okay. Anyone that knows, are those cameras only for really vicious things? Like, for example, like running someone
like
over.
hit and run, yeah.
Yeah, or is it not even for speeding?
But have you ever gone by one where it does a flash?
Oh yeah. Well, what does that mean though?
I would think I've tried to run a yellow light, but it turns red, and then like the camera flashes at me, and I was like, oh, I guess I'll get a ticket. But then I never have in those situations, so maybe. But then in LA, the freeways, like I remember I was like, oh, like I can probably just go on the express freeway and like it won't even matter. It does. They send you a ticket.
Oh yeah, because that costs extra money, right?
Yeah, so they actually check those cameras.
I could see with that because they want to make sure.
They want to make it like you can just scam your way on.
Yeah. That is funny they have express lanes though. Isn't it also like if you have one or more people, you can go in it, right?
This was a different one. They do have the HOV lane, yeah, for like carpooling, but then they just have like these ones where you just have to pay.
Do you think pregnant people should be able to go on the carpool lane?
No.
Wasn't that like a big debate or something?
I feel like that wouldn't like I'm all for like giving pregnant people like special things because like they're literally pregnant, but for that I don't think they should, just because the whole point of the carpooling is the whole reason California did it, or maybe other states have it too, was to like help the environment. They're like, let's just all like carpool and stuff. Like, let's reward these people who are carpooling.
Yeah.
But, like, they aren't really helping the environment by being pregnant, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I just kind of feel like I don't really care, but yeah, like
I would go to like protests to be against it.
Oh, you would?
I'm just kidding.
I need to go to the bathroom.
Oh,
Massive shit vibes. I'm joking. I'm just going to pee. Going to pee on my tallywhackle.
okay. While we had the bathroom break, it made me think of a deal breaker. So say you're dating someone. Would you
Okay.
rather go to their apartment and the toilet is disgusting? Like they don't clean it. The inside bowl is just like crusty, like just disgusting, and also like just dirty, and like no toilet paper. So you're like, oh, so they don't wipe, I guess.
Yeah.
Or I was gonna say a dirty kitchen sink, but that's not even that bad.
Oh, that's
like
not-
really gross.
Oh, well, like the dirty bathroom is way grosser.
That's true. I was trying to think of an
Wait,
equal one, but I couldn't.
You didn't
think
have
of
a planned
anything.
one?
No.
Well, wait. You'd pick the bathroom too. If the
That'd be
bathroom's like
worse. Yeah,
so
especially no toilet
gross.
paper and stuff. It's like, ew.
I know.
What's
I
going
just
on
think goes
here?
because it's like you don't wipe your ass. What? By the way, earlier in the podcast, did it sound like I was shitting on out school?
Shitting on what?
Shitting on people that go to out school? Or no?
Oh, I don't remember you talking about art school.
We just were saying, like going to out school like won't like get you a job. But
I feel like most people know that, right?
yeah, it makes sense, right?
But like it still is beneficial, like we said, because you can network. You also learn your skills at such like a higher level.
Oh yeah, basically, I want to make sure it didn't sound like I was shitting.
Well,
on
there's just
out
like
school.
certain jobs where like even if you have a degree, it doesn't really like it's not going to necessarily just be like, oh, you hand it to someone and they like put you in a show, you know?
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
I wonder if that ever was a thing like in the beginning of Hollywood.
Maybe that was yeah.
Like you went to like a special acting academy and like that would be your key to like getting an agent or something.
But like it was so hard to get into the acting academy.
Yeah. I'm glad that just reminded me. I just started reading Valley of the Dolls. I'm only
I
like,
heard about that. What is that?
I literally just started. I don't really know what it's about, but I didn't really know what I just always heard it was like an iconic book. But I guess it's about like something to do with like actresses in Hollywood in like the 60s or something.
Is it like a memoir? Or is it
A
fiction?
fiction.
Oh, it's fiction.
Yeah.
I've heard of that too. Is it? Wait, have you started reading it?
I like literally only 20 pages in.
Oh, okay. Because I have read a few books. If it's a really good book, I can. I don't know if Valley of the Dolls is like this, but there's certain types of writing that are mostly used like back in the day. They're not like modern writing.
Yeah.
But like not by back in the day, I literally mean like 40 years ago. Well, it's kind of just like you reading it, I have to think so much, and it just.
Oh yeah, I get what you mean. But
Yeah.
this really wasn't like that so far, at least.
Oh, okay. Then I for sure want to read that.
Yay.
Oh yeah, with deal breaker. So on Reddit, I'm all part of these Reddits, and people always say, "Is this a red flag in relationships?"
Oh yeah.
The thing that I never understood about red flags is that so like if I was dating someone, I don't know if this is just me making it up, but wouldn't I probably do so many red flags?
Oh yeah, I would assume everyone would, right?
Yeah, because that made me wonder. Like, wait, don't we all have red flags?
Well, I guess like it depends what you mean by red flag. Like I guess like when I picture red flag, I picture like big thing. I guess you wouldn't do any of these ones. I'm picturing like someone like showing like some sort of like abusive behavior or something.
Oh, well.
But you're talking about like these minor red flags.
yeah,
like,
being
oh,
like-
they are, I don't even know what would a minor red flag be?
I don't know.
Like
actually.
burps loudly in public or something.
Oh, yeah. So it's kind of like, doesn't everyone have red flags?
Oh, like those types.
Oh, yeah, but not like being abusive. For
Oh,
sure
yeah,
not.
like, everyone's abusive.
No, I'm not trying to say that. But yeah, the license plate number comment was funny. Oh, so on the YouTube channel, on the podcast YouTube channel, I asked, do you guys have any topics? And you guys sent us some really good topics. But there was a few things that people commented that aren't like big topics that
Oh,
we
like
can
little
just like
mini ones.
yeah, little mini ones that we can talk about right now.
I'm down.
But yeah, people send in topics and like we will use those ideas.
Oh,
Most
you're talking about
likely.
like, big ones that could be a whole episode.
Yeah. So one of them, so I just got some comments out kind of quick. Brittany is free. Update on your guys' stocks. What would you guys major in if you went to college? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Plans for the holidays. Actually, this could be a whole podcast.
Oh, yeah. First of all, Brittany is free. That is so exciting.
I know. It's crazy. Okay. I was going to say how fast it went, but at the same time, Britney fans have been doing this for like
But I
years
just can't
and
believe
years.
it all worked. Like, what? Like, remember when I first ever heard about the conservatorship? We all heard about it like years ago or whatever. And we are just like, this is horrible. Like, will anything ever be done? And it was kind of a thing where, like, sadly, like, it's so, like, corrupt. But then the Hulu documentary came out and now she's free. So, like, that's the key to getting shit done. Make a documentary.
Oh, yeah, because then the public is actually aware of
I'm
it.
just so excited to finally hear her side of it. Because all we've heard is these third-party accounts. So actually hearing her sit down, if she ever even wants to do this, and talk about what happened will be so interesting. Because, like, I'm assuming we don't even know, like, anything.
Oh, yeah, because with those documentaries, like, they were very informative and, like, they said what they, like, could find out and know. But it
Yeah.
would be super interesting, like you said, if she wants to. I don't even know if she wants to. She did tease the Oprah thing in
I
her
know,
latest
that's
Instagram
why,
post.
yeah.
But, like, I want to hear, like, those clips of the trial or whatever. But I want to hear, like, her describe the whole thing because I still don't, like, understand it fully. And I want to understand it fully. But it
And
sounds
it's just crazy.
horrible.
Like, I just want to. I'm so excited to like see like what she does. Like, cause it's just so crazy when you think about her life for the past 13 years. Cause she was so excited, I guess, to even just like be able to buy candles for the holidays, being like, oh, let's buy like fun festive candles, like all these little things that she just wasn't able to do before.
I know something as little as that.
I know.
That's like so, like, you know?
Hopefully, she just rests and does whatever she wants and just is peaceful. And I don't know.
Yeah, and if she wants to have kids, have kids. The next one, update on your guys' stocks. This is our one
Oh
comment.
yeah, I was thinking we need to do an update.
Let's see. So it was around April when we did this, guys. April 2021.
Yeah,
now it's November.
I haven't
2021.
added any money to mine since then. Have you?
No, I just have the $100 I did.
Oh shit! I never check my Robinhood, by the way, because when I first got it, I would check it so much. Now I literally never do for reasons like this. I opened mine today. I'm literally down $203.
Oh yeah, so it just would be a mood.
Yeah,
like
just
it's
a
just kind of
mood. It's like-
annoying.
so that money's gone now. But
But-
the thing about Robinhood is I don't view it as gone because I'm like it'll go back up.
Oh yeah, eventually.
Yeah.
But what you're saying about stocks, if you're like, okay, so there's multiple types of stock traders. There's like the ones that do like daily stocks, but then there's like I feel like the more prominent stock traders, like not saying that we're stock traders. I'm just saying in this scenario we're trying to be stock traders.
Oh, yeah.
Even though like it's such a trend now. But like isn't that what most people do? You just let it sit there and like you don't focus on it.
Yeah. I guess it depends. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it depends what type of stock trader, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like for the most part, yeah, looking at it every second would just give you anxiety because no matter what, it's going up, down, up, down, up,
Yeah,
down.
it doesn't ever to stay up.
So you put 100 in. What is
Yeah.
it at now?
I thought 118.
That's actually good. It hasn't even been. It's been half a year, right?
Yeah, I mean, since
Isn't that better than the average?
is it?
I thought the average like it goes up 10% a year or something,
And
and that's more
Oh yeah, it went up 18% the past year.
because you put it in like the safe ones.
Well, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I just put it in like Google, Berkshire Hathaway, Sony, and Amazon. But yeah,
oh, that's awesome though.
Yeah, I mean, if you put in more money, you'd make way more. But
Because isn't Berkshire Hathaway's doing like so good?
it's good right now. It does good over time, but like this week it's been doing
I just
bad.
can't believe that one stock is like 420,000 or whatever. I just don't even know stocks. Because usually when you look at like Google or Facebook, it's like 500, 600, but 400,000? I'm so confused.
Well, I guess most stocks, like I think Apple did it in 2020. Most stocks, once they get to like 5,000, if you have one stock, it splits into 4 stocks. So you still have the same amount of money, but instead of having one stock,
they just want to make it just smaller. I
yes,
guess?
if it was 4,000, then you'd have 1,000. A stock would be 1,000. Because I don't know what the reason is. Yeah, but for some reason, most stocks like break it up once it gets high. But for some
they're
reason,
just against it.
yeah, I don't know why. I don't know the backstory, but for some reason they don't.
Oh my god.
That's the update on the stocks. What would you guys major in if you went to college?
Oh wait, sorry, I was looking at my Robinhood. I'm in financial mode. I'm just kidding. What would I actually go to college for?
Mine might be like journalism.
Yeah, part of me thinks maybe like is it called video journalism? What's that one that like
Media?
There's this one degree that it seems like all like the girls in like my drama class went to. And like I remember like who else? I think like my life is Ava got this degree.
Is it? It's not media.
Something journalism. I think it's video journalism. But isn't that? What is it?
Should I search?
But it's fine.
Video journalism. I feel like something like that.
It's just like being a news reporter, I think.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know what I actually would.
Honestly, like same with journalism. Like I think if I went to college, I think I'd like go for like something that's like I don't know. Something that like yeah, I don't know.
That would be cool going for like music and like fully learning like everything to do with like music theory and stuff.
Oh yeah, because like music is like a whole other language basically. So like you could, I feel like
and
it's
there's so many
never-ending.
things you could do with it. Because if you say you go to school for acting or something, I don't know, can you do that much with it? But I think if you go to school for music though, there's like musical therapy, like all these things
And
you could go
be,
into.
You can be like bandmates. Like I don't know if that's, but yeah, I feel like with music you could do way more things.
Yeah.
The next one. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I feel like I can't answer questions like that.
I know, like I've always wondered how people answer questions like this.
I don't know.
I mean, like basically, like I do you just see like up in a way? Like I feel like it's always just gonna keep getting better.
Exponential growth.
Yeah, like obviously you're gonna have down days, but I don't think there's gonna be like down decades.
In 5 years, if I'm not a billionaire, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm just kidding.
No, I just mean up in a way, like with everything, like with like mental clarity. Not like a fucking bachelorette person. Mental clarity.
Wait, a bachelorette person?
Don't they always like mental clarity? Okay. Plans for the holidays. Hang out with the family.
Hang out with the fam.
Yeah, hopefully you guys have great plans for holidays too. So there's a few other ones. The universe and reincarnation. And then they put the eye emoji.
Oh, almost like we should save this.
Oh yeah, so we don't have to talk about it, but
just because I want to like do a whole podcast on reincarnation and like, you know, those we've already kind of done this in the really early days of the podcast, but talk about those people who've lived multiple lives and remember it.
Oh yeah.
Like, I want to dive deep into all of that.
I for sure want to. But something that I do want to talk about on this, I didn't think we were gonna really talk about it, but I do want to talk about how. So I always say when I die, I want to be cremated. Just in case.
Oh, okay.
I think I've said this to like multiple people in our family, just in case I died when they were alive, so like they know to cremate.
You just
me.
don't want to be in a casket.
Yeah, like no, I literally don't even want to have a tombstone. I just don't even want any of that.
Just like
Yeah,
I
like-
feel like that's not going to happen for our generations.
Yeah, I don't think it is either.
There's not enough room.
But then I was thinking about it, and I thought about this yesterday when me and someone were talking about people dying. I think it was our sister. We just were casually talking about dying.
Oh yeah.
Death. And it made me, and we've talked about this on the podcast, but it made me think I still want to be cremated, but it actually wouldn't be scary being in a casket because I actually believe like these human bodies that we're in aren't actually us.
Oh,
like,
human flesh suit.
I feel like this is just, I feel like in the ultimate game of life, this is just the superficial. This is just superficial. Well, I feel like
like your essence.
yeah, like I feel like, I don't know what it would look like, but I feel like it would just be like your eyes or something. Or just not even your eyes, just like your feelings, your beliefs,
Wasn't it like when you
your
see
morals.
if you see like a dead pet or anything, if like you've ever had to put a pet to sleep, they like don't seem like them. Once like the life, even if you go to a funeral, once the life leaves, like it actually doesn't look like them or seem like them at all.
Yeah, like yeah, that also adds to why I believe that, because this it just sucked out of them. Okay, do you want to mention anything about universal reincarnation?
Nay.
Okay. Want to hear y'all's opinion on different dating apps, Hinge, Bumble, etc. Which ones you think are the best, and if you think you could actually find someone on there. Also, get Ethan on the pod so you can keep your teen listeners. And someone replied to this comment saying, yeah, I get Ethan on the pod because, like, they said something like, yeah, you need to keep the teen listeners.
I forgot that you aren't a teen anymore. So, like, when you were a teen, like, all the teens were like, oh my God, the Teeny Bopper podcast. But, like, now you're 20, so they're all like, wait, we can't relate.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like, we aren't teens anymore. But,
oh, yeah.
But, I mean, if you want to stop listening, it's your go-to, you know? It's your prerogative.
So Jake, I've been in a relationship for a long time, so this is more of a question for Jacob.
But you've been on them, right?
Yeah, I went on Tinder, but I don't think these other ones even existed back then.
Hinge and Bumble. And
yeah, those weren't a thing, actually.
Yeah,
it was just Tinder.
So it's your experience first.
It was fine. I feel like it was just like fun. Like I was just like fun to talk to people on there. Like it was just, I feel like is that why most people use it? Like they have no intention of even meeting up with, like maybe meeting up with someone, but for the most part, it's like, from what I've even heard friends talking about these dating apps, it's just like for a little like entertainment. It seems like that would be so annoying if you're like if you're really trying to find someone on there, because I feel like that'd be hard to find.
Maybe with different age demographics though, because like when you used it, I'm assuming you were like 19 or 18, but maybe if you went on it when you were like 30, it would be like different. Like
That's
people
true.
would act differently.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, to answer this question, I've never been on Hinge, Bumble, or like, you know those ones where like people actually go on it to get married? That's what those remind me of, Hinge and Bumble.
Like Match.com or something?
Yeah, I've never been on any of those. I've only been on Tinder and I don't think any other dating apps.
I remember when I was like 18, I downloaded Grindr for literally a night, but then I got scared and deleted it.
Oh,
it was so annoying because I always thought, since I was like doing Nickelodeon stuff at the time, I was like, I can't be seen on Grindr because like I wasn't even like out as gay. So I like had this like weird. In reality, no one would care, but like I was like making it this thing like I can't go on Grindr, so I never got to have a Grindr experience.
Oh yeah, I've had Grindr, but I've never met up with anyone on it.
Oh yeah,
but yeah, I've had that. I've never met up with anyone on it. I think if for some reason you're wondering, Grindr is literally just a hookup app, if we're being honest.
Oh yeah, that's literally what it's for, right?
There is there is people that get like that start dating from Grindr, but it is a hookup app.
Yeah, there is a potential like you might hook up with someone and be like, oh, we should date.
Yeah. Tinder. Oh yeah. I don't use any dating apps by any more I just mean right now. Right now I don't use any dating apps. I haven't for like the past month, like few months.
So you know how Grindr's made for like gay people to hook up? That's like
was the straight one?
Yeah, is the straight version Tinder then? Like, do they have one that I don't know about where like it's strictly like we aren't even gonna put on a front like we want to date?
I forgot where I heard it, but there was this like straight person that was saying like, wait, why isn't there a Grindr for straight people?
That must be Tinder though, right?
Well, a lot of people do say Tinder's low key. Like out of all the dating apps, I bet it's the most hookup cultures on there the most out of any dating app. Well, other than Grindr.
Also, is there like an option to put like, oh, I only want to hook up, or is there a different like categories? That would make it way easier.
Oh, why don't they?
Is that a thing?
I don't think so. Yeah, but with Tinder, I mean, I think you for sure could find someone you actually like on there. But I just like. I probably, who knows, I could download them like literally tomorrow.
Oh, you have them all deleted right now?
No, I literally haven't used them and I have them all deleted for like months.
Oh.
I don't know. I just don't like the whole thing. Like, cause I know it sounds like so corny, but like, I just hate swiping left and right on people just because of how they look.
Oh, yeah.
I just don't like it, but who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
But I feel like they're for sure useful. But yeah, like Lucas said, I think most people use like Tinder and stuff just for like hookups and just chatting. I think it's one of those things where we're like, okay, I'm kind of bored. It's 7 o'clock at night. I'm just gonna like chat with people.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those things if I had to guess.
Yeah, for sure. Just like a fun little chat.
Okay, the next one. For some reason, I want to know your opinions on anime. LOL.
I want to get into anime just because Megan Thee Stallion loves it.
She always talks about it.
Yeah, because I have heard of anime, but for some reason I just never was intrigued until Megan Thee Stallion started talking about it. Now I want to be an anime person.
I don't think I've ever watched anime, but yeah, I'd for sure be down.
That's where hentai comes in, right?
Is that porn, right?
Because hentai boobies. What song is that?
Is that a Doja Cat song?
Yeah, I think Doja Cat or Ash Nico or something.
Ash Nico.
Yeah, so I do want to start watching anime. Maybe, let us know below what ones would be good. Like, also, is anime a thing where you can just go on Netflix and Hulu, or is it like a YouTube only thing? For some reason, I'm picturing YouTube only.
Yeah, for some reason, when I'm picturing anime, I'm picturing you don't even watch it on YouTube. You watch it on, like, anime.com.
Yeah, like, how do you... And also, does everyone watch popular ones that are new, or, like, are these old ones that everyone watches? I've always wondered that. Because I follow Sniper Wolf on Instagram, and she's, like, really into anime as well. And she always posts all this stuff, like, saying, like, this guy's so hot, and, like, shows, like, an anime guy. And they'll, like, say, like, I know you guys all love this guy, but I hate him, and, like, show another anime guy. But I just want to know, like, how do you know which ones are, like, pop? Like, how do you know which ones to watch so, like, you can relate to everyone else in these discussions?
I guess there's, like, probably a Reddit and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
If I had to guess, I feel like the closest I've been to anime is watching, like, adult shows that are, like, that aren't real people. They're, like, cartoons. I feel like that's kind of similar to anime, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like Bob's Burgers or something.
Yeah, I like, and Rick and Morty. The next one. Is Timothy Chalamet hot? And then this person said he's not.
Oh my god, so they decided for us.
Yeah. I just thought that was because this was one of the first replies, so we had to include it.
Oh my god, it is crazy how everyone's so obsessed with Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah, I mean everyone is. Same with like him and Jack Harlow. Everyone's just obsessed with them.
And Harry Styles.
Oh, Harry Styles, yeah.
Who do you think has the bigger obsession fan base? Harry Styles or Timothy Chalamet?
I feel like Harry Styles is a little bit more Timothy Chalamet is so mainstream, but I just mean Harry Styles is a little bit more mainstream. I feel like
yeah.
I feel like Harry Styles probably.
But yeah, oh my god, that is crazy how like it's just funny for some reason. Remember when Timothy Chalamet wore that harness one time?
Oh yeah.
I remember I was listening to this podcast and this girl was saying, I never understood the Timothy Chalamet thing until he wore that harness. And she said something like, she said something about like she just pictured him on like a leash or something. She's like, that like unlocked the attraction.
Wait, for real?
I'm pretty sure this is the bitch Bible.
That's hilarious. But yeah, the next one. I don't know, but someone said today that noodles belong in chili, and I'm not okay. This needs to be discussed.
That's wrong.
So, I've never had chili with noodles.
That makes it like hamburger helper.
Yeah.
Chili with noodles
it's pasta.
becomes hamburger mac.
Yeah.
So that isn't right.
But what are your favorite soups? It made me think.
Taco soup.
Or a good fagioli.
What is that?
It's this Italian soup.
Oh, when have you had it?
Well, our mom has made it before. It's so fucking good.
I want to try fagioli.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, chicken noodle.
Oh, chicken noodle out of the Campbell's can.
For me, I don't like the soups that are like creamy.
Yeah, I don't get those.
For example, like chicken and dumplings, there's like a cream in it, and that just isn't my vibe.
Also,
really.
what's that one like clam chowder? Clam chowder is disgusting.
Yeah, like I don't really fuck with those hoes.
Yeah, that is disgusting.
They like give you syphilis if you fuck with them.
I know, that's a thing.
Okay, now the big topic of this podcast. You have made it. Someone commented, actually multiple people commented, you guys should talk about true crime stories. So
we're finally getting to the main topic. We're an hour in.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay, let's still do it though.
Let's do it though. Jacob researched a true crime thing, so fill us in.
Wait, you didn't?
Remember?
I thought you found an article.
Oh no, I found an article of like little funny crimes, but like you have the.
Oh wait, I got the impression that yours was the big one, so I picked shitty ones.
Wait, what?
For real? Okay.
Because all of them
read
for me,
yours
like
first.
I actually did try to Google true crime stuff, but like they're all just too depressing. First of all, I typed in petty true crime. I thought that'd be a funny petty one that was like someone killed someone because of the dumbest reason, you know?
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, that'd be funny. But then I typed in like
funny.
Then I typed in funny true crime story, and like none of them were funny. It was just like, oh, someone got murdered and stuff. And then it said the most iconic true crime thing for your state, and then the Nebraska one was just scary.
What was it?
This guy went like on a killing spree and like killed his entire family, and like the corpses were in his house, and he was just like living with them for like weeks before anyone found out.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, that's what we do in Nebraska.
You can read your article first.
I thought you should do yours first.
It's like we're in class or something. Okay, so true crime. Yeah, so so first of all, I want to know clown
For some reason I feel like you're about to do a presentation.
PowerPoint. I wanted to know clown scary stories. But I want to know
that's fun.
Not a clown murdering someone. I want to know, did a clown ever like grab somewhere? Like a clown unsolved mystery.
Oh yeah, like that's a thing with all this clown shit. Has there ever even been a real one that has killed people?
I'm guessing somewhere.
But what did you find?
Well, I didn't search clown murder because I didn't want to get that dark.
No, I want to know.
Charges against ... I'm not gonna say her name. Alleged bank robber who wore a clown costume. And there's this photo, and she, allegedly, this was years ago, robbed a bank in a clown costume.
That is iconic.
Now, the reason why I actually Googled clown unsolved mysteries or whatever I Googled is because I've always thought, like, it kind of scares me when people wear costumes not on Halloween. Have you ever, like, seen someone wearing a costume not on Halloween? Because it always makes me think to this thought I've had before. If you were going to do something really bad, rob someone, even kill someone, what do you wear a costume so no one, so then you're hidden? So that's why I Googled this. This one isn't murdering.
Remember when we saw Spider-Man in real life?
That wasn't that airy though. But yeah, this person dressed up as Spider-Man.
In a car.
It's pretty lit. And didn't he like try to like...
He stared at us intensely.
Yeah, I think he like wanted to get like a reaction, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, allegedly, this person robbed a bank as a clown, which I thought was interesting.
Wait, why are you saying allegedly? Like, this clown's gonna sue you?
No, I just don't want to say it because I kind of read the article earlier, and she said that someone forced her to do it. So just in case someone did force her to do it.
Oh, that's a good excuse.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just assuming. Yeah, I did the kind of thing. Yeah, but then I was like, I actually want to know some scary stuff. But then I realized I'm too much of a scaredy cat to know scary stuff because I started Googling this axe murderer that our dad always talks about.
Jack the Ripper?
No, this axe murderer. So I'm just going to give you guys a backstory. Basically in Iowa, and it's scary because it happened in Iowa and it's kind of like close. But yeah, this whole family died from axe murder and the case still isn't solved.
What? When did this happen?
I thought it was the dad, but it wasn't. This was like, I don't know, but...
there's been multiple in Iowa then, because there's also a house where like these girls were having a sleepover and all got slaughtered.
For real?
I don't know why I had to say slaughtered to make it, but
okay, yeah, that's
what does an axe murder mean though? Just so I know, like that actually is like an axe.
Well, when I was reading the Wikipedia article, like they died and it looked like someone hit like this is so graphic and gross.
Ew.
And I'm not even trying to like. I just felt gross talking about it. They died and it looked like they had like golf clubs against the.
What? That's what axe murder
Well, but
means?
I'm guessing they used the axe.
Oh.
But yeah, I already talked about it, but I just stopped Googling it because I don't know, like when it gets to people like actually dying and stuff, it just is like too gross.
Yeah.
Maybe in a later episode we actually will get into those, but not right now.
Or maybe we'll just become like the axe murder podcast.
But then I went to this Reddit. I typed in Googled lighthearted unsolved mysteries, and I found some.
I'm down to hear.
Okay. So I guess no one knows why cats pull.
Wait, isn't it for sensual reasons? Like, not sensual, but like there isn't pleasure.
Well, I'm just going to read this Reddit post.
Oh, you about to throw up?
Sorry, I was talking to my inner demons. I'm joking. Well, scientists have long speculated on how exactly pulling happens. The fact is that our theories really are just theories. And also,
well,
what?
What were you gonna say?
I was reading the other day, and do you know that no one actually can prove how animals are feeling? So you know how people say dogs wag their tail when they're happy? There's no way to prove emotions.
That's what I was gonna say. Are all of these theories then? Because there's no way to know if a cat actually is feeling pleasure, even though like they might be.
Yeah. So like it's
all this stuff is just fake.
I'm just gonna say yeah. But yeah, the cat's paw. No one knows. In other words, nobody really knows how cats paw, and the attempts of science to decipher it has been unsuccessful. Okay? Additionally, the cat's paw actually seems to have explicable healing qualities, as in healing actual physical damage. So if I was physically whole, a cop pulling and me being on me or something would, and this is a theory, but it could heal your physical damage.
Oh, it's not healing their body?
Maybe both. Like it's mutual.
Oh, that's fun. Because
Okay.
they're giving off that much pleasure that it's just healing everything in its surroundings.
The science is still on the final. The science is still out on the final mystery, but it is possible that kittens are hilarious just to heal their human friends. Oh, like they just are doing a joke, I guess. But yeah, but that is interesting. Like, so it's not proven, but cats could pull just because, like, pull and like it could help you.
Oh my god! So when cats are around you and they're purring, they're really just trying to like help you.
Like it's a theory, but
I'm gonna go with that theory.
But yeah, like this is like I just thought it was a lighthearted unsolved mystery. That was just fun, you know.
That is crazy though, because whenever I pet cats, they always purr, and I think, wow, I'm such a good person petting this cat. But in all reality, what if the cat's like, bitch, I don't want to be pet, but since you obviously need attention of some sort, I'll heal you with my purr.
Oh, that could be.
You know?
Yeah. Connect the dots, you know?
Yeah.
Now, the next one is on the Unsolved Mysteries subreddit.
This is a good subreddit to do an entire podcast about.
Well, yeah, this one's kind of lighthearted too. Because someone literally asked, anyone have any lighthearted mysteries? No. Stuff like this is so interesting to me, what I'm about to say. I'm just going to give the little flail, and it might not splail. And it might not be totally accurate, but I'm just going to say it.
Oh, yeah, I just yawned. I wasn't yawning because like anything was boring.
Yawning because I'm talking, which is so rude. I'm joking. But basically, this church meets for choir. Let's just say once a week at 7:25.
Okay.
This is a real story, by the way.
Okay.
But okay, and then one of these days at 7:27, 2 minutes after choir practice started, an explosion caused by a gas leak destroyed the church.
Wait, this is funny to you? They all just died?
I'm just gonna keep me laughing, but no, I'm just laughing because an explosion sounds like something out of a movie. But by the way, whenever I laugh, I don't actually just have no emotions. I actually feel bad for them.
Oh yes,
Well, I don't know them, so it's not like I'm reading this being like I feel so bad because I don't know them. But obviously, if I like, that starts at the church pulling down. But this is the mystery. No one.
I have the biggest smile on my face.
Everyone arrived late. Everyone arrived late on this specific day.
No, but they usually wouldn't. No, but they usually would go on time.
It sounded like you like giving the vibe like, oh my gosh, like he wants someone to be surprised, so act surprised. But yeah, okay, so usually, well, okay, they didn't say this, but usually everyone would arrive on time.
That is
because
weird.
Not even the pastor or anything was there.
What?
And it was 2 minutes after it started. So, okay, stuff like this makes me like stuff like this, and that sounds so corny. Well, like some people, this isn't like corny, but it makes me believe like something's watching over us.
That's too big of a coincidence for every. I have to button on my shirt. I'll just leave it unbuttoned. But everyone in this choir to be late, that's too much of a coincidence.
Even the pastor, like he would be there an hour before.
And they usually were always on time. That's also part of it.
Let's just say that. Well,
what if they were always late?
No, but like none of them were in church at the time. Oh. They had all been late to the practice for different reasons. One had car troubles. That also makes the story weirder. Others were weird. Distracted with homework or a radio show. Wait, sometimes they say homework or a radio show sounds like a little kid made this theory. But it's weird.
Wait, so if they would have been there, they all would have just been brutally dead.
Yeah, but it just is so weird that like somehow none of them were actually there, even though class had started.
That's weird. How does stuff like that happen in like our lives? Even I can't think of a situation, but I know there's been times where I'm like, that is so weird, and like you're just so thankful. You know what I mean?
But I'm like you, one of those people where you make everything about yourself. Like there was a wreck on the other side of town, and you said, I could have been there. I'm joking.
Oh yeah, one of those people like, oh yeah, whenever there's like a huge tragedy, like I send out a tweet saying, you guys, I went there 2 years ago. It's like, bitch, who cares? That isn't relevant.
Oh yeah, like one time this one time this 5 states away, this city flooded, and then I went on Facebook and marked myself safe.
That's gonna be my new thing. Every time
just
there's any sort of,
know I'm alive.
Whenever there's any tragedy, I go on Facebook and set that as my location so I can mark myself as safe.
But yeah, What?
It's so funny, the whole mark yourself safe thing, because obviously it was made for good reasons, but for some reason, whenever I've ever heard anyone talk about it, it's throwing shade. Like, remember there was this one time where, like, it was like years ago, but like, there was one person who I wasn't really friends with, but like, we all knew of him. And I remember people were saying, why did he mark himself safe? It's like, he doesn't even live. But like, why? It seems like everyone judges people who mark themselves as safe. You know what I mean?
Wait, I have a theory. Maybe the only people that mark themselves as safe are people that don't even live by it, because like they have time to do it. Whereas if you were in the tragedy, even if you're
You're
alive,
gonna think I'm gonna
like,
mark myself safe. Can you imagine you're in
maybe it is
you're in a
useful.
horrible earthquake and your first thought is I have to mark myself as safe.
Yeah.
But
So
no, I'm
maybe-
sure it is useful. Like, but yeah, just so like you don't get all these text messages asking if you're okay, I guess.
Yeah, Mark Zuckerberg. But yeah, I thought that was just like, but yeah, okay. A situation where I actually do feel like so lucky is like when like let's just say a few cars ahead of me, like a bottle got happens.
Oh yeah.
But in that moment, I actually do think like that's just crazy how like that didn't happen to me. Even though we talked about tragedies, I'm sorry for laughing. I mean, I just felt uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's a thing. I think that's just a thing a lot of people have where they laugh when something's bad. Like, you genuinely feel so sad, but like I guess your psyche just protects you by laughing.
For me, I think it only happens when I don't know someone. So like,
Also, it never would happen when I was alone. It's only if I'm around. If I'm in a situation where I'm not supposed to laugh, I'm gonna laugh. Like, if I was alone in a room and someone told me the most horrible news, I would genuinely just be myself and like be like, "Oh my, it's so sad." But like, if I know I can't laugh for some reason, like there's someone observing me,
Yeah.
then I laugh.
wait, I just thought of it when you were talking. You explained how if someone was actually telling you something bad, you wouldn't laugh. What if there was a scenario? This is the weirdest shit. Like, when someone was telling you, "Yeah, my dog that I've had for 20 years died," and then like you got a smirk on their face, and like they all started bursting out laughing. It's like I'm actually like sad about it, but it's like kind of funny. No, but
Or like this. Oh yeah. I get
people
what
like
you
they're
mean.
just laughing because they're like, "Oh my gosh, like this is like mind blown." You know?
Oh yeah.
But yeah, like in this situation, it's more just like lighthearted because we're doing this podcast and like we know each other so well. But the worst situations are when like you're in this place where you know no one and someone says something so serious. That's when it actually like I have to bite my lips.
Oh yeah. That's the worst feeling, holding back laughter.
Yeah, because it's like kind of painful.
And you know, like sometimes you'll let out a little bit, like, and like people look at you like, "What's wrong?"
Actually, that's like worse than like being suffocated.
Growing
I'm joking.
Growing up,
I'm joking.
I think the reason why it's so deep in my like mind is because growing up going to Catholic school, we had to go to church 3 times a effing week in school. And imagine we were all like second and third graders. I remember there was all these times where like I was sitting next to like my friend in church, and we would both be trying so hard not to laugh that it would hurt so bad. Because like obviously you can't laugh in church, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But like the dumbest stuff would make you laugh. Like you aren't even, you know what I mean? Like stuff that wouldn't make you laugh in real life. Like for example, I remember in church, like we'd hear a baby cry, so we'd be like, it's like that's not even funny. But like for some reason, if you know you can't laugh, it's funny.
Oh yeah, because anything is just like so
Yeah,
funny.
like any just thing out of the ordinary.
Yeah. Something that always used to happen to me in church. I don't know if this is like is this like some like weird scientific thing that I don't know about, but sometimes whenever I'm in church, I used to always yawn.
Oh,
I used to always yawn, and then it would always
probably 'cause
look
you're
like
so
I'm
fucking
crying.
bored.
No, yawning was already kind of just like, wait, why are you yawning at church? But then I always had this thing, well, it was so hard not to make tears go from my eyes. Because I was yawning such big yawns that like so many tears would go to my eyes, and it always was so uncomfortable because I thought everyone around me thought I was crying. But it's
I
actually just
remember
because
that.
I was yawning like every 5 minutes in church.
Also, another painful thing is holding back a yawn. Have you ever tried to do that?
Oh, you
it
like
hurts.
swallow
It
it?
hurts so bad. You're keeping your mouth shut. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you don't want to. Yeah.
And sometimes I had a flashback of being a little ass kid in church. And I remember I would always be so annoying in church, you know? So mom would actually be so mad, like, be effing quiet when I was like 4 years old, you know? But I would always ask her after church. I'd always have to ask her after church, like, was I good? And she would like tell me. And that's not even funny. But
Wait, was I good?
no, I'd ask her, like, was I good in church?
I am.
Because I'd never want, because I always was bad, you know?
What would you say?
She would like, this is the most pointless story.
What would you say? Just like
She
yeah.
would just tell me if I was good or bad. That's not even funny. Why am I laughing?
Yeah, I thought there was gonna be something bigger, to be honest. Something else that's so funny about being a kid. This will be my last thing. Okay, I remember being a kid, and this is like so relatable, but being on a road trip, and I actually would be so mad when I'd say, how much longer? And no one would answer. We were probably driving to and I would say, how much longer? It's like, bitch, you're so annoying. Like, it's one of those things where I actually felt like I needed to know, though. It's like, I need to know right now.
You wouldn't even have a cell phone to check.
Yeah.
So you actually would have no way of knowing if you're going to be there for 30 more minutes or 4 more hours.
And like, the only thing you had is some like crayons and paper. It was like, obviously like so boring, you know?
That's the most, I can't believe how lucky we are with phones. Even like with long road trips, you're like never really, you're still bored, but like you can just keep refreshing Twitter over and over, all this stuff. But like back then, like you'd actually just be like so effing bored.
Looking at the road for that many hours.
Oh, that sounds horrid.
Like driving, you have something to do, you know?
Cause I feel like even kids now, like little ass kids, they just have an iPad. They're never bored.
Oh yeah, like they're just on iPads watching Mojo or whatever.
Oh yeah. Mojo's podcast.
Yeah.
Well, was that it?
Yeah.
Or was there any more?
So funny, the big topic was Murder Mysteries. Meanwhile, that was like 1/10 of the whole episode.
Oh yeah, well, we'll get into it more.
Oh yeah, maybe another episode will like do butter ones, you know?
Oh yeah, then thanks for all the topics. We're gonna do a lot of those.
If you want to do another one, comment it.
Oh yeah, the post is still up and we'll still be looking at it.
Bye-bye.
Bye!